Hello everyone and welcome back to the Swift tutorial series. Like I said at the end of the last video, if you watched that, that we will be beginning by learning about if and else statements, which are very useful statements of code that will allow us to check for Boolean operations or true or false statements to see if something is true or false. And if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and check it out. There's a playlist linked in the cards and in the description to go ahead and check it out first, because if you don't know anything about programming or Swift, you're not gonna do very well in this tutorial without watching that video first. So anyway, let's go ahead and start with a simple example of why you might need or want to use an if statement. Let's say that I am a bartender and I wanted to make sure that my, people in my bar getting drinks are above the age of 21. In order to do this, I would say create a var called age, set this one equal to 21 or 23, and another one var second age. If I can spell second age, it's going to be equal to 18. Right. So let's go start off with it. To start off with an if statement, you type in if, and two little parentheses here. This is going to be the statement itself. So we're going to say if age, for example, is greater than 21, greater than or equal to, so you would write an operation here to say, for example, if you want it to be greater than, you type in a greater than sign. If you want it to be less than, you type in a less than sign. Or if you want it to be greater than or equal to, you type in a greater than sign or an equal sign, and the same thing for less than. Now let's go ahead and type in these curly brackets, and now we're going to say great. We're just going to say, for example, you can drink in my bar. Go ahead and click on start. Let's see if that will work. Okay, good. And now let's go ahead and put on this else statement. Let's say if this condition is not met, so if age is not greater than 21 or equal to 21, we will put a different statement saying you are not old enough to drink. Please get out. And then go ahead and run this again. You see that doesn't print over here. That's because this statement is not being met, because it's because age is greater than 21 or equal to 21, and it's saying, okay, age is greater than 21, so it's going to print you can drink my bar, and it's going to say because this condition is met, it's just going to skip this line right here. But if we change age to 20, and then print this again, it will then say you are not old enough to drink, please get out. Let's go ahead and there you go. So yeah, we can also just go ahead and change age to second, if I can spell correctly, and it will still say the same message because second age is less than 21. And we can also do another thing called an if-else statement. So for example, we can change this to be equal greater than 21, and we can say, we can go ahead and do this and say if else, else if, I'm going to say else if a second age is equal to 21, which is two equal signs. That's how you say if it's equal to. Then we're going to say, wow, you just barely made the cut. And then we're going to move this down here over. And then, yeah, if we go ahead and change second age to be exactly 21, then run this again if I can find the button. It will say, wow, you just barely made the cut, because it says, okay, second age is not greater than 21 because it is 21. It's going to say, okay, second age is equal to 21 because it is 21. Then it will say, it will say, wow, you're old enough, you barely made the cut. And then once again, it will skip this else statement because it already met one of these conditions. But again, if I change second age to be 10 or 11, and run this one more time, it will say, you're not old enough to drink, please get out, because it says, okay, second age is not greater than 21, second age is not equal to 21, and then it will say, okay, so then since there are no other conditions to check, it will just write this right here, this one in the else statement. So anyway, I believe that is everything for this second tutorial about if and else statements, and then in the next tutorial we'll learn about for and while loops, which are going to be pretty complicated because you're going to learn how to run multiple different statements multiple times. So anyways, catch you guys next time. Go ahead and make sure that you subscribe and like and comment on this video and the next one if you want to, and I will see you guys next time.